Welcome friends, Ed here from Graveyard Excursions, and today we are here at Lakeview Cemetery. And this is why they call it Lakeview Cemetery, because you have a beautiful view of this lake here. Not because you could see Lake Erie, that would be not so beautiful, but this is definitely beautiful. It's a beautiful summer day, the day after 4th of July, July 5th, and it's like 90 degrees out, and I had the afternoon available, so I figured let's go to Lakeview Cemetery and check out some rock and roll legends from our past. And we're not far from those legends as we speak right now. Check out these graves over here. This is like a, every denomination is welcome here at Lakeview Cemetery. I don't know if you've ever been here or not, but they have a beautiful James A. Garfield memorial. And that memorial is right over here. I've made a video on that on this channel in the past, but something happened with that video, and it's not, actually this is like a chapel over here. This is not the James A. Garfield Memorial. But that will be a whole nother video that I will do for you guys. Let's get back to the why we're here, to check out these rock legends that are buried here at Lakeview Cemetery. I had to take a picture of this. This is pretty awesome. This is Sergei, and I know I'm going to brutalize his last name. Gedenko, sculpted by Ivan Grigorov. I'm sorry, I probably butchered your name, but you have a beautiful monument here. This is awesome. He died in 2010. He was only 42 years old. That's horrible. Man. Well, he must have brought a lot of awesome music to the people that he loved. So, let's move along to our next thing here. Now, this is a beautiful cemetery. If you ever have some time and you're in the Cleveland area, there's a lot of beautiful graves here. And yeah, this is what this whole channel is about, to not forget those that have gone before us. Graveyard Excursions, please like, comment, and subscribe if you are new, because this is what we do here. We go check out people of interest. Everyone has got a story, and if you have a story that you want me to hit up on, Heisler. I knew Mr. Heisler in Willowick. I'm not sure if that's him. Yank. His wife was still alive. Wouldn't that be crazy if that was him? Wow. They lived over on my street, the Heislers. I remember them because I used to deliver papers to them. So, anyway, here we are approaching the grave of Alan Freed. Rock and roll was born in Cleveland when Ohio native and radio disc jockey Alan Freed coined the phrase in 1951. He championed the up-tempo rhythm and blues sound, and the music appealed to the people on both sides of the racial divide. Freed ushered in a new spirit that helped break the barriers of segregation and provided a joyful soundtrack for hope and change. A stabilizer for rock and roll through his radio shows, concerts, television shows, and movie appearances. The music's popularity went global and forever changed our cultural landscape. With success of his Moondog Rock and Roll House Party radio show, Freed organized Cleveland's Moondog Coronation Ball, the world's first rock concert, on March 21st, 1952. Pretty awesome. I love this. This is like a jukebox, a rockola jukebox. That is cool. Thank you, Alan Freed. and rock on. And here lies Glenn W. Schwartz, a gifted guitarist. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but the James Gang was founded in the late 60s, and he was the original guitar player. And he would eventually be replaced by Joe Walsh. So that early raw version of James Gang, you got to basically put it all on Glenn W. Schwartz here. After he left the band, he basically committed himself to playing music for a religious commune until 2017. He was basically, you know, in this commune playing blues music for them. And then he ended up collaborating with other musicians back in 2018. I was able to dig up this picture of Joe Walsh, Glenn Schwartz, and Dan Auerbach playing together at the Coachella Music Festival back in 2016. And that's Glenn Schwartz right there in the middle. Pretty cool. And he also had Jimi Hendrix ask him to play guitar at Jimi Hendrix's birthday party. How cool is that? Okay, here is Michael Stanley Gee's grave. He was born March 25th, 1948, and passed away March 5th, 2021 of lung cancer. And what can you say about Michael Stanley other than he was the jukebox of my youth growing up in the late 70s and into the 80s. If you weren't listening to Michael Stanley and a fan, then you weren't a Clevelander. Okay, this guy was Cleveland through and through. And it's a shame that he didn't get to be considered nationwide. But if you were in the Midwest, Milwaukee, Indiana, Cleveland, and then parts of, I think, Florida, he was the guy, you know. And Michael Stanley, thank you so much for, you know, teaching us to thank God for the man who put the white line on the highway. That tune, Lover, oh, I get tears every time I hear that song. And He Can't Love You Like I Love You, and other songs. And then he went on to form, after the Michael Stanley Band broke up in the early 90s, he formed the Ghost Poets, and my good cousin Eric played guitar for him in the Ghost Poets. So thank you, Eric, for playing with Michael Stanley. And Eric is now playing for a Pink Floyd tribute band, Wish You Were Here. So yeah, this was pretty awesome. Michael Stanley Gee, a Clevelander through and through. I'm so proud to have had him in my life because I actually worked for him for a little while, cleaning his house. And that's a whole nother story for another time. But great guy, his family, beautiful. He's got 2 daughters that are still with us. And what can I say? Michael Stanley, thank you for bringing us so much wonderful music over the years. You are sorely missed. And I know that you're making beautiful music in heaven right now. All right. Thank you, everyone, for joining me here at Lakeview Cemetery for another video of Graveyard Excursions. If you're new, like I said before, hit the like button, subscribe, comment. If I miss something, put it in the comments and let's get it right, okay? I try to research as much as I can on these graves, but you know, sometimes even Google isn't correct, okay? So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.